Hi, welcome to Melody Days. I hope you guys are all staying safe. Today, I just wanted to show you guys about my hair extensions. A lot of you know that I do have hair extensions in. And I just wanted to show you or kind of talk to you about my honest opinion on hair extensions. So about hair extensions, I wanted the length, but I was always worried about how much it would cost and if it was worth the cost of me not liking it if I didn't like it. So I was always weighing the options. I was always kind of wondering what I should do, what I shouldn't do, kind of listening to people's opinions, and I decided, let's go for it. And there might be some questions like, why didn't you just grow your long natural hair? Because one, my natural hair is quite frizzy and it's prone to damage. Like I don't do a lot of treatments or like hair protection stuff. So that's a big problem, and I am totally all over it at the moment now, especially with the hair extensions in. But I wasn't used to it. So growing my natural length, yes, I want to grow my natural hair, and I'm hoping that when these extensions come off, they're at a certain length that I'm happy with, and hopefully I'll be able to push myself into growing it to that length. I did quite a bit of research, and there's all sorts of hair extensions. There's weft, there's beaded, there's bonds, there's all kinds of hair extensions, and it really depends on the quality of the hair that you're gonna get, the technicians that are going to apply it, and there's just a lot of things that you need to consider when you're getting them. I wanted to go for the highest reviewed salons, and the best method that would probably suit me. And so I went to Elite Extensions, Gold Coast. Their review was like 5 out of 5, or maybe I'm incorrect, maybe it's like 4.9 out of 5, something like that. But they were the most highest rated, highest reviewed extension hair salons that came up when I was doing my research. So I decided to go with them. I went in for a consultation first. I spoke to Donna. She's the head manager of Elite Hair Salon. She said that the keratin bonds method was probably the best for me because they don't harm your natural hair. Like even if you applied it that day, didn't like it, and took it off in that spot, there would be no residue or like no evidence that it was ever there. Like that's how much non-damaging that is. So I decided to go with that, keratin bonds. And this keratin bonds method, it's not done at many salons. There's only a few salons, I think, on the Gold Coast that do it. But it's a really good method, I think, and they're really invisible. Like you cannot tell if you're wearing it. There's a lot of extensions that they have like tape-ins where you can where it's much cheaper, but you can tell that it's there. With these keratin bonds extensions, you really can't tell they're in there. I went in about a week later because they ordered the extensions in to match your hair color. So I went in a week later. I had my roots done and I had them in. I got them in. I got my color done and the bonds done all in about 3 hours. I think I was told to look about 4 hours, but I think it took about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours. Okay, so cost-wise, I'm not gonna say how much it cost. My husband doesn't know how much it costs. Yeah, we'll keep that a secret. But it was not cheap. but these keratin bonds, if you take care of them well, they will last 4 to 6 months. If you consider going to the hair salon, getting your hair cut or hair done every month or so, then it might be cheaper, like it's about the same price probably. It was awkward for about 5 days maybe. First, looking at the mirror was weird. When you just naturally go to touch your hair, you feel like your fingers get stuck a little bit. When I went in for my follow-up appointment, just to see how everything was going, they showed me how rough I can be. Like, not rough, but like how freely I can actually be with my extensions. 6 weeks later, I can tell you I genuinely love it. I have gotten used to seeing myself with long hair and I love it. A lot of people around me say it looks nice, says it looks nice. And that is my review and my video of getting extensions in. And I know everyone has their own preferences as to what kind of look or what kind of, price range they want when they get extensions, but I would definitely go for the keratin bonds if I were to do it again. If you're on the Gold Coast, I would definitely recommend going to Elite Extensions Gold Coast. Just check them out on Instagram or their homepage. They are so good. They will totally look after you. They will care for all your concerns. They will give you answers, and they are so good. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, see what kind of contents that I'll come up with in the future. And I will see you next time.